And welcome to the High as Fuck Podcast with your boys, Matt,
Deadline Jackson,
and Jedi Joe, motherfucking cool, and our boy.
We got Kyle Cage Foster back for y'all.
Kyle Foster Cage,
Whatever order.
KFK.
3 or 4 last names to go. Yeah. It's fine.
KFK. Because see, I figured out the last time I put your shit together, because I was in like, what do I do? Well, I spelled it with the C, K. Okay, so I chose K because if not, Kyle Foster Cage is KFC.
Well, that's with the C. You just said.
Exactly.
KFC.
It's KFK. That's why it's KFK.
That's why he made it a K.
Because I realized that if I wanted to do it Kyle Foster Cage, that would be KFC. And we don't want no Kentucky Fried Chicken conspiracies over here.
One initial next to JFK.
Yeah, exactly. See?
Best president of all time.
Yep. Let's get it. So, we've got a great show informed for y'all. Whatever. It's like right here for y'all.
We're here with the review
for the High as Fuck Podcast.
With the High as Fuck Podcast.
Yeah.
With the review of NXT Deadline.
Which, let me put some reality out there that this could have been the format.
It might have been.
This could have been the format.
It was almost going to be the format.
Almost. Yeah. But I was walking outside to go do something, and I walked right in to my boy, Joe Cool. Like, literally.
What's up, y'all?
I walked out the door that time, like, right? Mm-hmm. I walked right out, and, like, literally, if I would have walked out any faster, we would have knocked heads. Like, for real. Because as soon as I walked out the door, he was, like, in my face. It was crazy, right? And I was like, oh, shit, you made it.
I walked in
he
like
made
I
it.
always do. And yep.
He made it. He made it after the second match. But we're going to rewatch them 2 matches. Yeah. But right now,
we're plugging our shit.
We want to like and subscribe. Comment down below.
Like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Comment down below. Tell us what you want us to watch and talk about.
I think that's already determined by the world. But so we've got some good shows coming up. We got New Year's Evil. That's going to be coming up. And we've got Royal Rumble, which I'm trying to get out there at 716. Take my whole my ordeal, take it over there, plug it up, blah blah blah. Peacock.
If we could get like 5 people, contribute like $10, we could actually buy a real pay-per-view and not have to.
We don't have to pay for that. What are you talking about? It's Peacock. It's free.
Oh, you're talking about WWE.
Yeah, talking about the Royal Rumble. Go to 716 for the Royal Rumble.
716. It's
only one show. It's not a WrestleMania where it's two shows maybe. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what's going to happen this WrestleMania, but we don't know if it's a 2 night.
It's always 2 weekend days now. At this point, it's always Saturday, Sunday.
I'm still going to leave it up for it. It could or could not be.
The last 3 years, maybe 4 years. It's been.
It could change.
How long have we been doing the High as Fuck Podcast?
2 years.
2 years.
Going on 3.
I think. So at least the last 3 years, it's been 2 nights.
And I'm going to go ahead and say that I think Matt Cardona is going to be in the Royal Rumble.
If that's what you want to predict, then...
Matt Cardona in the Rumble.
Yep. Matt Cardona in the Rumble.
Where is CM Punk going to figure into the Rumble?
Oh, man. I don't know.
Is he going to come in number 1?
25.
And start all the way at the beginning, go all the way through, win...
25. I can see Cody Rhodes coming in number 1.
And winning.
CM Punk.
Yeah, and doing a whole Shawn Michaels spot?
Yeah.
I don't know about winning.
The boyhood dream?
Maybe.
No, maybe the whole, but still coming in a Shawn Michaels spot.
No, but that gives him his chance to finish his story for real after this whole year of from WrestleMania to WrestleMania.
No, it's kind of funny because Shinsuke Nakamura is the great Muda of this whole storyline.
Well,
yeah.
I think it's obvious that Shinsuke is going to be a stepping stone.
Oh, yay. Let's keep using Shinsuke the wrong way.
I mean, I agree with that sentiment, but I don't see him going over Cody.
It sucks too. I love you, Cody. But I mean,
I like Shinsuke. I'm good with Shinsuke. He's amazing. Like, he's great. And I've loved what he's done since he came back with the promos differently and being able to, like, actually have the subtitles and understand what he's saying and his passion now that I see, because I can actually conceive it. I can't really conceive it in the other way.
Yeah. They should have been doing the New Japan Pro Wrestling version of Shinsuke the whole time.
I feel like they should have been giving him subtitles the whole time. And I feel like Asuka should get that same treatment.
Yeah. I think Asuka shouldn't even be jibber jabbering.
That's what I'm saying. If she's going to be a face and she's going to do that crap, I just want actual, true, like, Japanese, passionate, and then subtitles. Like, that's what I want to see.
Yeah, none of this fake shit.
I appreciate Shinsuke for what he's done with it now.
Yeah.
And I find him more entertaining now, too, so...
Some promos are good, and his vignettes, or whatever you're going to call them, they're really good these days. I don't like how they're using them, kind of New Japan Pro Wrestling vibes or whatever. But we're going to send you down to Southwick Plaza. Vape shop.
Tobacco and vape.
Yep, tobacco and vape. We're going to send you down to
Cane
Blue
Creek
Park.
Vape
Cane
Shop.
Creek.
Blue Park.
Danville,
Vape
Virginia.
Shop. Danville, Virginia.
And Lunar
Lunar
Vapes
Vapes.
shut down.
Oh, Mad Vapes.
They got Mad Vapes. We haven't plugged that one yet.
They're, Mad Vapes is no longer Mad Vapes. They are Cure Vapes, I think, now.
Okay. We're going to send you down to Kyle Foster Music.
Kyle Foster. Music.
Thank you. And I also want to
YouTube.com.
give a shout out to Milton 66, the only brewery in Caswell County,
The only brewery.
my neck of the woods. So went there
Milton
today.
66.
And Ballot Brewery.
Valid. Two Witches.
And Two
Winery
Witches.
and brewery.
Yeah. Two Witches is dope, too.
Go to 716 Wings.
Happy birthday, Sin Crowley.
Happy birthday, Sin Crowley.
You the man.
He joined me in the 33 Club this month.
33. Well, y'all just 2 years younger than me. Still can't believe I'm older than Sin Crowley. I'm just playing. It's just because he's a big man. Let me tell you, he's a big man. Let me talk to him. He's a big man. But we're gonna do that. We're gonna like and subscribe.
Check out
The Pile Driver
Pile
Pittsburgh Pile Driver
Driver
podcast.
podcast. What's Zach Ryder's
We'll have some
podcast?
shout outs in this.
What's
So,
Matt Cardona's podcast?
the Major Mark Figure podcast. Major
Podcast.
Figure. Yeah, a bunch of words. Major something, man.
Check out
You can find them on Matt
Jim
Cardona too.
Cornette. If
Jim
you're
Cornette,
watching
too.
wrestling podcasts, you should be watching Jim Cornette. If you're not,
Exactly.
you're silly.
Yeah, you're silly. A big pile of silly. Oh, we can watch the Harasser too.
I was gonna say Conan and Disco, but I didn't want you to say the Harasser.
The Harasser. He harassed me.
You can't even remember his podcast name, dude.
Yeah, that's because he harassed me.
Anyway,
The 100% something
100%.
100 something
Hun. Disco Inferno and Conan.
something.
Check it out.
I'm sorry he harassed me on Twitter, X, formerly known as Twitter. He damn harassed me, bro.
All right,
He's like,
so what's been going on this weekend, dude?
I don't know.
in
What
life.
has happened?
What has happened?
I don't know. What has happened?
We went out Thursday
Yeah.
to Jason's house.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Y'all went to Tokyo.
Yeah. I got drunk as fuck.
You got drunk.
I don't even remember you being there.
Yeah.
I need to join y'all at Tokyo sometime soon. It's been forever since I've been there.
Yeah. It has. I got so drunk the other night, like, I don't even remember you being there, so that's fucked up.
It's fucked up that you don't remember
I
me or
don't.
Teresa being there, but you
I remember
remember
talking to
everybody
Jamie.
else being there.
I
I
remember
know
talking
when Matt
about
told me
boy.
he had 5 beers.
There.
And yeah.
But I don't know what I had afterward, because I blacked out somehow.
I don't know if you
Blacked
drank the
out
liquor
still
drink.
talking to people.
I don't know if you drank the liquor drink.
I don't know if I drink the liquor drink
Is-
either.
I don't know what beers you drank, but normally after about 4 for me, I'm pretty well gone. And I've got a good 30, 40 pounds on you. I may not look it,
Yeah.
but I do.
Yeah, it's crazy how I can just go. It's crazy because I had that many.
Well, clearly
and
he
they were
didn't
get
go.
bent. Yeah, it was like 7 point
He
something.
gets
or
bent the
something.
fuck out the frame.
Yeah, it was get bents too, man. They were hot.
He is pass out drunk, but not
Yeah, I'm still
not
talking and
passed
carrying
out.
on
He's
conversations.
still awake and talking. It's
I'm still
crazy
going.
as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm still going. But
It's
I don't
probably me
remember
after about
goddamn
7 or 8.
I
I
don't
feel
remember.
it the next morning.
Yeah, I did. I definitely did. Headache out there. I had a headache so bad.
But he wasn't
I never
nauseous
puked, but-
sick.
Yeah, never puked or nothing. Like that. Yeah, that was weird. So I'm pretty sure I didn't have a liquor drink, but you know. But anyway,
Anyway, this is the High as Fuck podcast.
High as Fuck podcast.
Take another hit. Take another shot.
Do that shit.
Do whatever you do to get you high. And hang out with us and listen to us talk about wrestling.
Yeah, because we got to see if this is up and running. And we're back, and we're going to be talking about the actual NXT Deadline 2023 card, which has been quite a ride right now. Like, you know,
Yeah.
well,
NXT
me and
Deadline.
Kyle started at the
2023.
top of the hour, and Joe came after the second match.
Yeah.
But we went back and rewatched the first two.
Footage.
So
Yes, I've seen things.
we rewatched the match, and stuff. So we're gonna sit here and we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna hand you your notes,
Yes.
Mr. Jim Cornette.
Shawn Michaels opens the show.
Shawn Michaels opened the show.
Yep.
As the chairman of the NXT.
Yep. Because he is the chairman of NXT.
Yes.
He books the matches. He gets the people on it.
Welcomes everybody to the pay-per-view. And then out comes...
Best in the world.
Look in my eyes.
What do you see?
And what is he wearing, guys?
Bret Hart.
A Bret Hart hoodie.
Freaking.
And this is interesting because kind of the 3 times we've seen Punk now with his promos, he teases something that almost seems like it's like a heel-ish move. But, you know, he's CM Punk, he's very popular, so it's like he's really
blurs-
projecting as a face, but yeah, he's blurring the lines a little bit, and it's like teasing, you know, is he going to do a full-on heel turn, or
Yeah.
what's the deal?
I think that's pretty wild that he did that in the first place because I'm a Bret Hart guy. Not a Shawn Michaels guy at all. And that's,
Well, we
that's
all
why I
know-
like CM Punk.
we
'cause
all
CM
know
Punk is a Bret Hart guy.
The history
He's the same
of
thing as
what
Bret Hart.
is the bullshit with Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart. But that got squashed a long
Shawn Michaels is bullshit
that got squashed a long time ago.
to CM Punk. And to Bret Hart.
It's over. It got squashed a long
Yeah, I
time
know.
ago.
Well, CM Punk alluded to that too in that whole promo thing. Was, you know, like, didn't y'all
Yeah.
get over y'all's beef?
Their whole
Shawn
interaction
was
was
like-
very playful. So
Yeah.
like you think CM Punk is doing a heel move, but then the interaction's very playful, and yeah, but
And he kind of like swerves you a little bit.
right,
So
and they forget their lines apparently.
yeah, because we watched C Wrestling after the fact. Because we went on YouTube for a little bit and saw that C Wrestling's already said something and he was alluding to that.
Yeah.
Y'all go check out C Wrestling.
So all in all, it was kind of an awkward exchange, but it was just meant to tease, you know, which brand
What
is Punk gonna sign
gonna
with.
do?
Yeah, is he
Where
gonna
is
be
he
Raw,
gonna
SmackDown,
go?
NXT, you know, and he was like,
He was
well,
gonna go on Collision.
No.
So
What they were saying was that Collision ran the same time as NXT Deadline.
so why wouldn't he go to
They-
NXT? Yeah, if he
No,
was
no, no.
if he was gonna be if
the
he-
show started at the same time. It's kind of odd that he's at the top of the hour
Right.
of NXT Deadline while Collision has just started on another show on another channel, TBS, you know, TNT, whatever.
My thing is, if Collision's schedule worked for him, why wouldn't NXT's schedule work for him? And why wouldn't he just go to NXT?
I mean, I don't know. I've talked about it. I've said, NXT would be good for him. I mean, I guess in a sense, but I don't know. Let's put that later.
Raw is my prediction.
Yeah, Raw.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then later on maybe NXT. Because I mean, you got guys like Baron Corbin that's went back and did their thing and blah blah blah, and they're in NXT and
Punk's never won the NXT title. He could win a title
true.
that he's never won.
Yeah, it's true. But he's never held Seth Rollins' either. Or
That's
the one
true.
that
That's
Roman
a
Reigns
brand
is
new
holding.
title.
Or the one Roman Reigns is holding. So he ain't been there in like fucking 8, 9 years, whatever it's been.
Almost 10 years.
Yeah. Last time he was champion, won at the spinner.
I think so.
Yeah. So
John Cena was still in his heyday.
He won the WCW one too, and the ECW belt as well in his tenure. But the whole promo with CM Punk, I thought it was dope. I mean, of course, let's bring him out first. Let's start to show off really good and strong. People already knew he was going to be there, kind of, not really, but it was a good starting. Good starting. Yeah.
Were there predictions that CM Punk was going to show up on NXT?
Yeah. And then, after that happened, we had Dragon Lee and Dominic Mysterio.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a phenomenal match.
Sure.
That's where the mushroom stomp started.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, didn't it start with the Axiom? I don't know.
Dragon Lee coming in as a substitute for Wesley.
Yeah. Dragon Lee, Wesley.
So
they had to trade in Wesley for another Lee, Get Dragon Lee.
Yeah,
So.
I'm not sure if I'm sure those two have wrestled before, but it was the first time I had seen it.
Yeah.
So I knew they'd put on a good match. And it was good.
It was.
It was phenomenal.
Yeah. Dominic tried to hit the Three Amigos.
Well, he did hit
And
three
Dragon
Amigos.
Lee reversed it. And
But
then he reversed it again and finally hit the Three Amigos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was dope. And he tried to get the 619 in, pointed at his dad. It's doing the whole thing, fuck you, dad, type deal. And didn't get to hit the 619. So
He missed the 611.
that was good timing. Okay, perfect. That was good. I mean, Dragon Lee's dope anyway. So me and Kyle was talking about it earlier. I mean, he's dope. He's like the brother of Roosh.
Had Dominic tied up in that tree of woe on the outside, not on the inside, but in the corner.
Oh, do you remember when we
Upside
went
down.
for that spot with the stomp?
Oh yeah,
When he
with the
stomped on his
mushroom
face.
stomp thing.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call that. I can't remember exactly what it's called. I know Alberto Del Rio did it as well. And countless other guys have done the same move. But
And
there was a lot of those type of
Dragon
spots
Lee
throughout
just
the pay-per-view.
fucking
I want to go ahead and say that.
Crumpled. It was
Ridiculous.
brutal how bad he crumpled.
Yeah. It was a pretty rough spot because it looked like he legitimately kind of landed on Dominic's chest on the apron until they both fell off.
Yep.
So that couldn't have felt good.
No
For
way
Dominic.
to feel good because that's the side of the ring that when I was training they told you this is the spot that hurts. Fuck the rest of the ring. This right here, this is the danger zone. So, and I've seen a lot of guys in person in the company that I trained for and whatever take those spots and up close that's deadly. And even when you're training for them spots too, it's dangerous. There's been guys that's been injured just from doing little tiny training spots.
Yeah.
Have been injured doing a training spot. It's ridiculous. But so
end of the match, Joe didn't see this, and for whatever reason they didn't show it in the highlight clip. But Dragon Lee did some kind of slam, kind of basic, and got the pin.
Yep.
Which was very surprising. I did not think Dominic was going to drop the belt tonight.
I mean, I was hoping. I was damn well hoping.
I think
happened.
that just means, and that's future prediction for Dominic to pick up a bigger title somewhere.
Maybe.
Yeah, or just be more of a mainstay on Raw.
Yeah, which is good because I like Dominic as a heel. I'm really enjoying what he's doing. He's awful. He's great.
He's doing his
I
job.
love to hate him.
Yeah.
He's good at what he does.
It's not as good as Hook, but
Roman, I don't feel that same way. I'm just not entertained by Roman anymore. I did. I liked it at first, but
We're about to get Roman back.
Yeah, Roman's hardly ever there for us.
He's
to
coming
hate
back.
him.
He's coming back. I think
I'm
this SmackDown.
I got bored of him, and I don't miss him. Like, so like that too. Like he just needs to drop the title. I don't want him to come back. I just want him to stay.
Well,
on.
depending on where CM Punk goes,
Retire.
we'll see who's dropping what belt. Either it's going to be Seth Rollins, who actually has shoot heat with fucking CM Punk, or is it going to be Roman Reigns?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah, how's that going to play out? Because CM Punk's already alluded to the Seth Rollins thing. So yeah, Kobe Lopez and Philip Brooks hate each other.
I joked about him starting on NXT. I mean, haha. But no, why wouldn't you go to the main roster of Raw? Like, that's the A show. That's always been the A show.
Yeah.
SmackDown's always been the B show. Why would you go
SmackDown
to
did.
the B show?
When he was there, gave him an ovation. He was like, should I come to SmackDown? Blah, blah, blah. They gave him a good ovation or whatever. But,
And you look, Randy Orton's already going to SmackDown.
Right.
yeah, so all we need these two names that are coming back to be colliding with each other
Yeah.
on the same show when we need to have ratings, not like... that's defeating the purpose of bringing back these big names here.
Yeah.
Because Randy and CM Punk's probably the biggest name in the wrestling community in ever now. So he's bigger than everybody. Which is kind of crazy they brought Randy and CM Punk at the same time. Because isn't that defeating the purpose as well? Because you got like the biggest name ever, Randy Orton, coming back. And you got the biggest name ever, CM Punk, coming back right
I think that's just
after.
how things
Played
fell.
out. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just a huge fucking return of
It's
two
like when
really big.
when was you
fucking
actually gonna
names,
put
like,
CM
two-
Punk on the Survivor Series card anyway? Like where were you gonna do that anyway?
You weren't.
So it was gonna happen at
So
the end.
he was gonna
So we
walk
leave
in.
us as a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Yes, I get it, but it's kind of crazy, right? Because it could have destroyed Randy Orton's comeback, but it didn't.
Yeah,
That's all I'm
things
saying.
are working out.
Is it could have destroyed Randy Orton's comeback. So, but it didn't. Because I guess if you actually think about it, I mean, you got
just
CM
called
Punk.
out fucking Roman.
You got CM Punk,
the
you got
other
Randy
day
Orton, and they're
on SmackDown.
they're friends, and they're not enemies of each other in real life, and they have no like heat between each other in real life. So
He said, "Hey,
they're
man,
gonna work good.
you tell Roman that Daddy's home."
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that. I love that moment. It started with the mommy. Started with old Rhea over there.
All right, so going back to NXT, match number 2,
Is the what was it?
Women's-
6 women?
6 women,
5 women.
5
Five
women.
Yeah,
Iron
Iron
Women,
Survivor.
Lash
Iron
Legend,
Survivor women match.
Lash Legend,
Legend.
Kalani Jordan,
Lonnie Jordan, Tiffany Stratton,
Tiffany Stratton,
Yes.
Blair
Fallon.
Davenport,
Blair
Her
Davenport,
last name escapes me, but her first name's Fallon.
Fallon
Fallon Henley.
Henley.
Fallon
Yeah.
Henley, there we go. Match of the night, in my opinion.
Oh, really?
Really?
That was my favorite match.
It was a good match.
It-
It
I
thought they
mean,
put on a
from
great
was a
show.
good match.
from what I saw of it, it was good.
Because right at the end, you had like, is Lash getting this or is Blair getting this?
That
'Cause
Lash,
it was down to them two.
that Lash double pin was pretty
It
dope.
was quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Joe, what you didn't see is that Blair got her pinfall to get it 3 towards the end of the match, and Lash was in the penalty box, and like she got out of the penalty box like 15 seconds ago or 10 seconds ago or something like that. So she was chasing Blair around the ring trying to get her to get a pin, but it did not work.
Yeah.
But yeah, before we get into the match, there was a lot of cool spots.
Yeah, I was
as
like,
well.
as soon as that happened, I was like, all Blair needs to do now is just run. Just run to the back, just run, just do something.
Get in a car and
that's
go
what's
home.
happening. Yeah. She pulled a Christian and just ran, you know what I'm saying?
Just go home.
Yeah.
Just leave.
But great match. I mean,
Yeah.
oh man, there was so many spots. There was this damn mushroom stomp again.
Was there a mushroom stomp?
That was like a 2-in-1 deal. It was like back to back. It was really good. Wasn't it Tiffany?
I can't remember. I know Tiffany did the spot. She put Fallon through the table
Yeah.
off the top of
Off
the,
the top
penalty
of the
box,
penalty
and then
box.
jumped and did like a forward moonsault, I guess.
Back, no, she did the swanton.
That's
Basically,
right,
like-
swanton.
Like front flip, yeah. But she came close to landing on her head.
Yeah.
Any damn off, and it would have been dead.
They pulled it off though.
Yeah, she did. She was looking fantastic tonight anyway. Tiffany Stratton, like, just her whole build and her whole everything.
Yeah, she's beat up a little bit.
Yeah, she was looking mighty tight. Let me tell you that. Like she could beat up anybody and take out anybody. You know, like she could take out Ronda Rousey, no problem.
Ludwig Kaiser's a lucky man.
Yeah, but
Wow.
that did not.
I did not know about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ludwig is pretty lucky. Tiffany Stratton that ass.
Giovanni Vinci
No,
and
Ludwig.
Ludwig Kaiser.
Yes, both them guys.
Both
yeah.
of them.
But anyway, this match was good. I mean, we had a lot of spots.
Yeah.
In that match, that was really cool.
I think Kalani Jordan was the only one that didn't score.
She didn't get no wins at all.
But she performed well.
Yeah.
She had her own
Super well.
spots in the match.
Super well. And I'm pretty proud that she won the breakout star
Yeah.
from just what she did in this match, you know. So, hats off to Kalani Jordan. Good job.
Kalani
You ain't gonna hear this, but maybe, might not.
Yeah. Well, we're going to do our best to get all the KJ initial NXT superstars not mixed up.
Yeah, or
Because
the
we did that quite a few times just watching
Caden
them.
Carter. Katana Chance and Caden Carter.
And Kiana James, and there's
Okay,
Cora
yeah.
Jade.
Yeah, Kalani Jordan.
I'm not
and
the K and J
I
fans.
swear the
a lot
NXT
of-
name generator work. It's real. Okay, it's a real thing. It's not a work. It's real. They just like asked this computer.
They should have given Shawn Michaels a new name
Bam.
with an
comes out
NXT name.
Kalani
generator.
Jordan, Jay Swanson, Johnny Hummerdink, J-Man Johnson,
Dinkelberg.
Dankelberg, Cladamy, Corporal T. Baggins.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
And that's NXT generator. Man, that's at its best. Yeah. T-Bong Johnson. T-Bong Smokeson. Yeah.
what else happened in the women's match?
I don't know what happened, Kyle.
That's all I can think of.
It was a
As
lot.
far as the
That
main
match
spots
was
that I
good.
remember, and
We talked about
If you didn't see it, get back and
part
watch
where
it.
she got a double pin, so she got 2 points at the same time.
yeah,
That was
Lash
Lash,
Legend.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was
the
kinda
only
when she first
person
came out. She
out
was the
of
last
both.
person to come out.
Out of both of those Survivor matches, she was the only person to get a double pinfall, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty
Yeah, I
dope.
don't think anybody.
Pretty dope. I guess
Trick
they're trying
went
to build
for
her.
Trick went for one double pinfall, but
Yeah.
he didn't get it.
Yeah, he didn't get it. But we ain't at that yet.
We ain't that yet.
So what was after?
After that was Carmelo Hayes. When I came in, it was Carmelo Hayes and Lexus King.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Carmelo Hayes and Lexus King, which is Brian Pillman Jr.
Brian Pillman Jr.
And it, which oddly enough, like since we're saying
Brian Pillman Jr.
He doesn't want to be nothing like his father, but yet has the Four Horsemen logo on his knee pad. The right knee has the fucking Four Horsemen logo on his knee pad.
I will say,
but
Brian-
you were nowhere like your father.
Brian
you don't want to be
Pillman
nothing
Jr.
like him.
looks
You don't
like
want his name. You don't want nothing about him.
Lexus King.
Yeah, well, fuck.
I think he
that
really,
don't make no sense.
He looks like a dude.
Looks like a dude trying to be a dude that is a dude.
Yeah.
Got you. But look, he has the Four Horsemen logo on his fucking right knee pad, dude.
H.
The fuck? Go back and look at it. Tell me I'm wrong. Go ahead and comment I'm wrong. You're a liar.
Yeah. What do you have in your notes for that match?
Yeah, what you got?
I
we
wrote
don't got
down
shit.
that
Mr. Jim Cornette over here with his
Carmelo
notes.
won from a top rope leg drop.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that top.
I mean,
giant
they put
single
on a
leg
good
drop.
match, but
They did
like,
put on a good match.
There was not a major spot that.
I don't think there were
stuck
any
out to
major
me.
spots. I think it was more just a wrestling match, which was nice.
No, but the whole outcome of the whole thing was, you know, Carmelo Hayes winning, right? But
Yeah.
Lexus is like, thanks for the pay-per-view
Oh, yeah.
live event.
Yeah, that's
match.
right. Lexus King
I'm not
was
the one who
acting-
beat up Trick, but
Oh.
thank you for the pay-per-view live moment.
He was selling the beat up, laying there, dead.
Which I thought
after
was
Carmelo
fucking
beat him
cool.
up hard. Got a microphone and said, "Hey, I didn't beat up your friend. but thanks for the premium live event spot.
Yeah, the PLE, he
The
said.
PLE spot.
Yeah, he said, thanks for the PLE spot. And of course, you know, if you're anything, you know what that means. So, and it's like, wow, that's crazy. Like, this man literally was like, you know, I didn't beat up your friend.
He broke
but
the fourth wall. Dude.
thanks for thanks for this pay-per-view spot, dude. God, I wouldn't be here without you, dude.
He broke the fourth wall.
But still, like a fuck you, like.
Yeah.
But he ate a loss. My boy done ate a loss. But, well, they're both my boys, but, you know, we got Brian Pillman Jr. over here, man. I'm a Brian Pillman Sr. dude, you know what I'm saying? So, you give me anything that's Brian Pillman, I'm eating that up. I love him.
Kyle tried to sell the leg drop to me, and I was like, I think it was a lazy booking.
Yeah, it was like a top rope, like that Booker T thing.
I mean, if
Legs is-
Hulk Hogan's finisher was just
Yeah,
a
that is
straight leg
true,
drop.
Hulk Hogan was a
off
big
the
man.
ropes.
A big
Well,
man and
that's
the
why
leg
Carmelo's
never
going
even
off the
touches
top
you.
rope, you know, to get that momentum.
I leg drop my kids, and they never felt it because my leg doesn't touch them. Because that's how a leg drop is.
And he big boots them right before he does it.
Oh, woo.
He kicks them right in the face.
Hogan's
that's
trash.
the big part.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the big part. The big boot part.
Yeah.
Fuck Hogan. Fuck Hogan and Ric Flair.
Damn, man.
And Shawn Michaels.
All the legends,
Like,
dude.
Yeah.
aren't we trying to build our audience?
Half of the legends
No,
in the
that's
business.
only
He's
three.
like,
That's
fuck
only like
you.
30 people I say fuck you to. Good God.
And two of them are the biggest
Biggest
most
wrestling
famous.
superstars in the world.
What, Ric Flair?
Yes.
Okay, if you ask just a regular ass person, name two wrestlers,
That's
Sting.
who they're gonna
that's
tell
what they're
you.
going to tell you. Yeah.
Sting. Sting's better than Rick. Always will.
He might be the third one, but I doubt it.
I don't
bet
think
they
anybody would mention Sting before they would mention
They
somebody
might
like
say like Andre the Giant or something.
Andre the
Now
Giant.
you want to talk controversy? CM Punk's better than damn Stone Cold. He's better than Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart.
A podcast for another time.
Let me just try to get some heat here, okay? I'm trying to get some heat here. I'm just playing. But if you're a CM Punk fan, you probably understand what I mean. He is the best in the world. But anyway, so like and subscribe.
Carmelo Hayes and Lexus King. It was a
Good match. Good match. Carmelo Hayes obviously gets the win off the John Cena leg drop. That's good. You know, stealing something from a legend. That's good.
Yeah.
What was after Lexus King, Carmelo?
We had the Iron Survivor men's match. Josh Briggs, Donovan Dijak, Tyler Bate, Trick Williams, Braun Breaker, and
I think that's everybody. There's 5 people.
yeah, Braun Breaker. Okay.
Yeah. So 2 big guys, Dijak and Briggs.
Yep.
They
Josh Briggs.
started
the
the
match.
match. Yeah.
I think Dijak got a pin even before the next person came out.
Over Briggs. The first pin was over Briggs. Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing that struck me is there were a lot more falls.
Yeah,
in men's
than the
match.
women's.
I think
so.
Briggs got a pin on
It was like 3 threes.
Dijak too
Or
before
four?
the match ever got fully
I
underway.
think Bate was in the ring at that time,
I think so
but
too.
it was early.
Like Dijak has already gotten 2.
And then, yeah, Tyler Bates got his first pin, and then Donovan Dijak. He got up. Donovan Dijak knocked him out,
Yeah, he pinned
and then he
Dijak.
almost fell on top of.
He did fall on
He
top
fell
of Briggs
on top of Briggs, and
for a pin.
for a pin, it's a 2 count, and then
But,
Briggs
yeah.
countered or kicked out.
Yeah, that was a
was
neat
crazy.
little spot. So Trick Williams was 4th,
Mm.
and then Braun Breaker came out as the last entrant. And how many falls did he get?
In the first 40 seconds, he got 3 falls.
Yeah, so he skyrocketed to the league.
Yeah. Ron
To the
Break,
top.
Like, so
Immediately.
they would have had to do something different in the women's match in the first place, right? So we're befuddled why that they have more falls and stuff, but the women did more.
Mhm.
They had more. You said it was like one of your top matches.
Yeah, I like the
So-
women's match more, and maybe the guys saw that they put on such a good match, and maybe a way for them to try to up that
Compete
was to get
was the
more falls.
But
But I still think
did
the
it
women's
work?
match was better, in my opinion.
That finish.
I just think it was good because we had Donovan
Trick.
Jack in it, and we had some big.
Well, we got a lot of other things to talk about.
We
I
had
want to
big
get. I
guys.
want to talk about that finish though.
With big names.
It's so exciting. So.
with big names. We
Sorry.
had Braun Breaker in it. I mean, we had some big names in it, and big people in it. You know, like Josh Briggs ain't no little dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like Braun Breaker's a little dude, but he's jacked. You know, like the people in this match was fucking well sized up
Yeah,
and well put together. So
I don't even know how small Tyler Bate is. Like he might be
he's the little.
fairly
he's
he might be fairly
big,
sizable
strong boy.
compared to me and you, but like compared to everybody else in the match,
Yeah.
he was definitely the little guy.
He's the big strong boy. That's what they call him. That's his little nickname, little big
Yeah.
strong boy.
But he had 2 or 3 falls.
Because he
in
was the
match.
19-year-old UK champion, man.
There-
The first ever.
Yeah, there was like a 3-way tie where I think him, Braun Breaker, they both had 3.
Dijak did too.
And then like Joe, what you were saying, Trick Williams, well, he was at 0.
He was
in the
at
last
0 in
5
the
minutes
last
of the
5
match.
minutes of the match, and he got 3 falls immediately, like Braun did,
Pretty
and
much.
then he got his. It was like in like 60 seconds, in like a minute. I feel like
It was quick.
he got 4 pinfalls.
Yeah,
And
so
took
he
the
had the
lead.
3, which sent everybody else to the penalty box. So it's just him and Braun Breaker. He gets in the ring. Braun does, getting ready for a spear or a clothesline, whatever he does. But Trick Williams counters that with just a kick or something.
Yeah, it was a big punch or a kicker. Yeah,
Yeah.
something really big.
Or
Uh,
knee, or maybe, I don't know.
And got the pin. 4 points in the last 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah,
Trick Williams showed it out.
crazy.
Which is crazy because Carmelo Hayes won against fucking Lexus.
Yeah.
And so then Trick wins his match too, which is a cool moment for the tag team
Yeah.
to get. Yeah,
That was cool.
yeah, it's pretty dope for them.
Yeah, and I did not see that coming. I was like,
I was
it's
seeing
like,
Trick.
like last 5 minutes, I was like, we know Trick ain't gonna win this.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah, they done short of this man, like, and he's not even short at all. They done short of them. You know, they don't work
so
with me, brother.
That was a cool spot.
Yeah, it was cool. I'm kind of glad he got.
We had
the
written
win.
him off like he was done. He
Yeah.
was dead to rights. Like,
I wrote him off like before the match even started, but you know, that's just because I was like, with the names that are in this match, are we really gonna get Trick out of this whole thing? Are they just gonna swerve us and some Trick, you know, whatever? So you're not really thinking, you know. So I did write him off almost before the match even started. Like I did. I was like, the names in this. Tyler Bates could get it because he's a Triple H guy. He's a Shawn Michaels guy. Like, I could see that. I could see, like, Braun Breaker getting it because he's a dominant force that's been in NXT for the longest time. You know?
Yeah.
So
It
each guy
was
had their
anybody's
own
match.
momentum. Each guy had their own momentum to win it and had their own reasons to win it. Like, Dijak, he had a reason to win this shit, too. Because he's being held back for so long. I mean, on the game, he's called T-Bar, for Christ's sake, without a mask. It's fucking dumb. So, the whole booking of Dijak is bullshit, so that's a whole different podcast. There it is, too. I mean, that too. Just talking
They
about
gave
that
him a good
alone.
showing in this match. They gave him.
I can't even
and
talk about how
what's
mad
the
I am
other
about
big guy
Dijak
that was
shit.
in the match? It was Dijak
Briggs.
and who?
Briggs.
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 Yeah,
The two
they
big
were both
guys.
on top of the top ropes, and they both did a moonsault, and they each got a point off of a moonsault, and they are big men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
there's-
Vic, the commentator, was like, two men doing moonsaults that shouldn't be doing moonsaults.
yeah. Let's see, Dijak's been doing moonsaults.
And then I thought about Van Vader, who never should have done a moonsault.
Yeah.
Mm.
There's been tons of big guys that can move like a cat.
Yeah.
Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe.
Yeah. About all I need to say.
Bam Bam Bigelow.
Yeah. Vader.
Vader.
Yeah.
There you
And
can go.
to recap both those Survivors matches, the winners get a title shot.
Yep. At New Year's Evil,
Yes.
which this channel will be reviewing.
Against the
And all
top
that.
title of who,
So,
whichever
like Blair
division they're in,
Davenport, yeah, goes against NXT Women's
Lyra,
Champion.
Lyra Valkyria. And then the NXT champion is...
Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that last match.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Roxanne Perez and Kiana James. Kiana James.
Yeah, steel cage match.
Steel cage.
She's a lawyer. Okay, so we got to get her name right, or she's gonna sue you.
Kiana James is a lawyer.
Yeah, that's her whole gimmick, a lawyer. Yeah, it's kind of cheesy, whatever. You're like a good-looking lawyer.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a sexy lawyer. This is what you see in your porno.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what the whole gimmick is. They just was looking on, this porno site
Probably,
and found.
probably my least favorite match on the
Yeah.
pay-per-view,
It was actually
honestly.
not a very
For-
exciting match.
I
Or
just
a
like-
cage
match.
match,
I just
Yeah.
like, people being thrown into the cage. So those spots, they get an okay from me.
Yeah, but I'm,
So if
I'm
you
a
like
big,
toss a person into the cage,
I'm a big
good.
traditionalist on my cage matches. So for me,
But no, I
a
didn't like
big
it.
thing for me was escaping the cage was supposed to be the end of the match or pinfall or submission. So if you could get out of the cage, you win.
Yeah, or escaping the cage or
Yeah.
however.
Yeah.
But that was not
Through the
rule,
door or
apparently.
climbing over, whatever. If you could get out of the cage, you win. Or by pinfall or submission, whatever. But no, that was not the case in this match. You could leave the cage.
Yeah. You could leave, pin.
And they made the
submit.
point that,
Oh, you couldn't leave it. You just couldn't pin and submit, right?
no, you could leave the cage.
Oh, okay. Oh, man, I missed that then.
You just couldn't. You had to pin or submit to end the match.
Yeah, the cage was essentially there as a weapon.
As a deterrent to keep people out or a weapon. Yes. But it really didn't even work to keep anybody out. That was the whole point that they made at the beginning of the pay-per-view. They were like, or at the beginning of the match, they were like, this cage is here to reinforce that nobody gets in and interferes, whatever.
Yep.
And
Next thing you know, that did not work out.
that did not work
That
out.
was this
And
girl named...
that was the whole point. Like, it wasn't that much of a match to begin with. Like, it was just throwing each other into the cage and, some, whatever spots.
Oh, those are the best parts.
And then
When they crumble.
how do you say her name?
Kiana James.
Kiana James tried to crawl out of the cage, and Izzy Dame
James, yeah.
finally got it right.
Look,
Izzy Dame.
they talked to us like we knew who the hell she was.
Izzy Dame
swear.
came in and actually interfered in the match, slammed the cage door in Kiana
James.
James.
And my viewers...
Well, she slammed it in
My viewers have no clue.
Roxanne's
who
Roxanne's
it is.
face.
Yeah,
Okay.
she helped Kiana.
I'm
with
sorry.
that.
I'm sorry, people. I know y'all don't know who Izzy is, but
Izzy Dame.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody knows.
Or just
Izzy
as
Dame out
confused
there in
as
the
you
audience,
are.
like,
So
none of
like
the
and
three of
subscribe.
us are that well
Comment
versed
down
in the
below.
NXT
Yeah, I don't know her.
storylines.
I think I know the Izzy name, but I don't know.
But like,
So
I'm
confused.
a big fan of Roxanne Perez. I knew her when she was Roxy in
Yeah.
Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Before Ring of Honor got bought out. So I'm glad to see her in NXT and kind of moving up the ranks. Sadly, she took the L against Kiana, but it's good to see her.
Which is
wrestle on
kind of
pay-per-views.
weird for her to even take the L anyway, but whatever. That's a whole gripe. It's a whole gripe.
There was a steel chair in the match.
There was.
What happened with the steel chair?
I don't know. Some people got hit with it.
I
Oh
feel like
yeah,
there was a big-
Kiana.
Yeah,
Kiana
Kiana brought
picked
it
it
in.
up upside down, and I was like, "Oh my god, don't new jack this spot.
There was something big that happened with
Don't-
the chair, I
don't-
feel like, but maybe
Don't
not.
pull a new jack."
No, I think she did some kind of move where, like, she slammed Roxanne on the chair
I
or
think
something.
that's what I'm saying.
There-
Like, I
there
feel
was
like there was
involved.
something big. Yeah.
There was also that moment where she was holding the chair.
Yeah,
upside
it
down.
was definitely her finishing move to pin her.
and
Yeah.
and
I can't recall exactly what it was, but
and it was definitely don't pull a New Jack moment, okay? Because New Jack swung a chair one time to somebody. He didn't give a fuck how he swung it. He don't give a fuck if he killed you.
New
Like,
Jack,
for
yeah,
real.
throws people off
Like for real,
buildings.
he didn't do flat. He didn't do flat. He hit the motherfucker on the side of the head with the side of the chair. Like straight, like knifed him, like sworded him. Like you would cut someone's head off with a sword. That's what he did with this fucking chair.
That's ridiculous.
He didn't care about flat facing it on you and faking this shit. I only care what was
You know,
taking
New
this
Jack
fucking
was
out.
he's from High Point, Greensboro.
Oh yeah,
He passed away in Greensboro.
I
Like,
used
that's
to
where he
live in
lived.
High Point. Damn, that's shitty.
Should've
I'm
been-
sorry, New Jack. Rest in peace.
Yeah. Then we had the
Even though you can't swing a chair.
men's NXT championship.
Or either
match.
you can swing a chair, you just like to hurt people. Like you
Ilya.
stabbed that 17-year-old.
Ilya Dragunov.
Wow, I need to just stop.
Ilya Dragunov.
Yeah, you say the first name, and I'll say Dragunov.
And then Baron Corbin.
But
shit is
before that
kinda
match
complicated.
took place, when y'all were outside, they did have a segment where Noam Dar, Lash Legend, that whole faction,
Yeah, the metaphor.
yeah, they had a altercation with Josh Briggs and his partner and Fallon
Jensen.
Fallon Henley, and they had a brawl backstage. So obviously there's something developing there.
Well, that's good. They need to give Jensen and Brooke something because they're lacking here. It's kind of why they put Briggs in this match tonight. Try to give him a new let start or something give him something else to do,
Yeah.
which is good because we need to see him. Brooks Jensen. There is another one. His name is Brooks Jensen.
Another J.
The other guy. The other guy's name is Brooks Jensen, right? This one's what's his
He
name?
put all
Josh
the NXT
Briggs.
roster in alphabetical
Josh
order.
Briggs.
JBBJ.
Yeah. Listen,
50% is gonna have the last name that starts with a J.
Josh Briggs and Brooks
JBBJ. Yeah.
Jet, whatever I just said.
JBBJ.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's more. That's what I say. NXT name generator is a real thing. They just fucking throw your gimmick into a computer, and the computer spits out a fucking name.
Okay.
It's not a conspiracy anymore, people. Katana Chance and Caden Carter. It's not a conspiracy anymore. Okay?
Ilya.
It's Casey and Casey. They used to be the NXT Tag Team Champions. They're tag team right now on SmackDown or whatever. They're Casey and Casey. There's an NXT name generator.
Ilya Dragunov.
The freaking
Baron Corbin
conspiracy is
Corbin.
over. Yeah, Baron Corbin. Looking nice.
for the NXT title.
In the NXT title. And he actually, I think, kind of drove his motorcycle around the ring this time instead of...
Yeah, I didn't see no problem with it.
It looked better this time than it did the last time.
Yeah. He looked good, too. Either war, if he would have messed up anything, it doesn't matter. But he looked good in the match. Did the match really good. So
There was some big stuff that happened. There was a lot of stuff.
go ahead. You got the notes.
There was Deep Six.
Yeah, it was a deep six.
By
It was
Baron
nice,
Corbin.
too.
It seemed like much of the match, Dragunov was kind of behind the 8 ball. Like he was mostly on the defense.
Yes.
I could have saw a spot where Baron could have won it,
Yeah.
I kept seeing open windows for it to be, realistic. You know what I'm saying? Well, either way, it's realistic for Baron Corbin to beat him anyway. But if that's you not watching NXT and just knowing Baron Corbin from WWE. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know Dragunov, then you don't understand that Dragunov is one of the toughest competitors in the world.
Baron Corbin had a big...
And he's a real wrestler.
Baron Corbin
He's
had
not
a
a
big
superstar.
super choke slam off the top rope.
Yeah, he did too. That was a good one. It's nice.
There's a big spot with a DDT. The
Dragunov.
Dragunov had a jackknife power bomb, shades of Kevin Nash. That was really nice.
Yeah.
Did he sit down with that?
No, he did not.
Okay.
No,
I
he
think
just
of something
threw
else.
him like a jackknife power bomb.
For some reason, I'm thinking about him.
He
him
did a
sitting
sit
down
down
with it.
power bomb too. but
Okay. Maybe I'm mixing them two moments.
Kevin Nash never did a sit down power.
No.
No. But he did.
I'd like to see his clacking knees do that.
Back when he was younger, maybe.
It would have boomed. It wouldn't have clicked and clacked. It would have went boom when he did it. He would have blew his knees. His knees would have exploded off his fucking bodies if he did that, man. Both his bodies. Because he's like 3 or 4 people in one person. It's like 380, ain't he? No, I'm just playing. It's like 280.
Ilya had a coast to coast shades of Shane McMahon
Yeah.
Or Rob Van Dam.
or Rob Van
That
Dam.
was
Because
when
Rob
he
Van Dam
started
started
coming
it. Rob Van Dam started it. That was a phenomenal match, though. I mean,
Ilya
because you
did
got
something
like
cool. He did the torpedo headbutt, but he did something cool before he did the
the
torpedo
Moscow torpedo, whatever it's called. Moscow, what's it called? Moscow something. Moscow torpedo, I think.
I don't know.
It's something Moscow.
I don't know, but I think he definitely showed his resilience in the match.
headbutt.
He did a bunch of
Dragunov
H
did.
bombs.
Oh, that's right. That's what it was. He punched him like
4 H bombs.
he punched him like 4 times, and then he headbutted him.
Yeah.
He torpedo headbutted him.
Yeah, the Moscow torpedo.
Yeah. After the punch, 3 of the punches, he whispers something in Corbin's ear.
I was
The
like,
storyline, we're like, what is he saying?
Yeah.
You know, he's probably saying, all right, here's how we're going to finish this.
Yeah.
They hadn't discussed it yet. They were just talking about
He's
the
like,
match
"I'm
the
gonna
whole
do
time.
this,
This is how we're
yeah.
gonna finish it.
Yeah. He's like, we got to finish it now because it's getting hot.
I'm
So-
tired, dude.
we're
I'm
done.
blown, dude. We gotta go home.
Yeah, because he did. Dragunov did look like he was a little tired. You know, they both did, of course, because they were, you know, they're high talent and they're going to go in there and do their thing, you know.
Yeah.
What we think is minuscule is a lot for them, you know. You have to, for one, be in that ring and run those ropes a couple times and understand how bloated you can
And once
get
you've
or
gone-
blown up you can get
Yeah.
Once you've gone
within
20
2
plus
minutes of running the ropes.
Yeah.
2 minutes. And a match is 10 sometimes,
Yeah.
15.
I'm sure their match
Or
probably
5.
close to 20.
You know, so depending on
20,
your
30.
match time you got, running the ropes for 2 minutes, 3 minutes is gonna blow you up.
Yeah.
It's gonna have you tired.
But,
So-
so yeah, Corbin stands up to take Dragunov's finisher, which was
The Moscow torpedo thing, or
Yeah, it'd be
the fist thing, because the fist thing is called the H bomb for some reason.
yeah. So Dragunov defends,
Yeah. Dragunov won the title.
and then Trick
Okay.
Williams, the winner of the Iron Survivor match, comes out.
Yeah.
Tease their eventual meeting.
And then
Which is
Carmelo
New Year's
Hayes
Evil.
came out right behind Trick Williams.
Which is New Year's Evil, folks. So just
I wondered
look
if that was
up on
supposed to be
Google.
caught on camera, if that was just for the crowd. Because as soon as we saw Carmelo Hayes, it's like
He snuck out
it-
right
it
behind
ended. Yeah.
Trick, and then the pay-per-view just cut.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, but I don't know. Maybe he was got there to support them.
Yeah, because they're a tag team, right?
Because I don't want to see them break up no time soon. Because that's the best thing going. That's money. Carmelo Hayes' money.
I don't know though. They seem to be having some. When I was actively watching NXT for a very
They have
short
had
period
some
of time,
problems,
they seem to be
but-
having some issues.
But they always resolve them right before the match and
Mm.
shit. They always like realize, hey, yo, we're like best friends. Da, 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 da.
But that's kind of how storylines go, though. You know, your
Yeah.
tag team for a while, things are going well, and then you kind of have your dissolution, and then usually they make a rivalry out of it to end the
Oh,
storyline.
yeah, because the best rivalries are your best friends.
Of the tag
You know
team.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Triple H, Shawn
Taylor's
Michaels.
oldest time.
You know,
Yeah.
his oldest time. Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair.
You
Charlie
and your best
Blanchard,
friend in the
maybe.
backyard. You and your cousin, your best friend, whoever you used to hang
Arn
out with all the
Anderson.
time in the backyard, beating the fuck out of each other because you're mad because you spent too much time together. Yeah, it
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at Edge and Christian now.
Yeah.
You know,
They're best
they-
friends they're real friends. They're not family or nothing, but they are friends. They went to their first WrestleMania together. WrestleMania something. I can't remember which it was. 15, 14, something like that.
They probably wrestled.
13, 12, 11. I'm just throwing out numbers, so maybe I'm right.
5.
But anyway, so they went to an
That
old
sounds more
WrestleMania. So half of that was me being a dum-dum. But, like, no, but they were at a WrestleMania in the crowd.
They
As
went to
little kids.
WrestleMania 5 together as
Probably
children.
7 or 8 or 9 or 10, just so we make sure we're right, you know. 11, 12, 13, 14.
You skipped 6. Dude.
Yeah, I think it was 6.
60,
60? At least that's the one
66,
Edge was at.
60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Anyway,
WrestleMania tale as old as time.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was supposed to mean, but okay. WrestleMania.
Well, yeah,
But-
that was the first NXT pay-per-view I've watched live, and I was very impressed. It's a good show.
It's good. It's good content when I watch it. It's good. They're nice to watch.
Well, I mean, Shawn Michaels is booking it.
The PLEs, you know. I mean, Shawn Michaels is my dude, you know.
Yeah, he's booking it.
I love that man.
He booked that whole card.
I want to marry him.
Oh, well, you can marry him all you want to.
I can't though.
Well, I can't.
I'm married, dude. I can't
Well,
get married again.
Can't do that.
Shawn Michaels is married to Jesus.
Yeah, he's married to Jesus and only Jesus. Okay.
He's married to one of the WWE divas, or no, WCW
Yeah.
Nitro girls.
Really? I don't know what her name is, but she's probably trash anyway, so we don't care. No,
Sure.
the last girl I saw him with was like whorish looking. She looked like she was like mad whore. Like she like took
Probably
too
right.
many in the face. Took too many in the face within like 5 minutes.
Too many punches or too
No.
many loads?
Too many, you know what I'm saying. Too many. Took that face out within 5 minutes because that Ooh-lee.
My wife was calling me. She wants me to come home. I think.
So that makes me want to think about that song "Kiss." You know, stand up,
Beth,
Beth.
I hear you
Beth, I
calling,
hear you calling.
but I can't
Come home right now. Me and the
Me and
boys are
boys
podcasting
But
all
I just can't
night.
find that sound.
But anyway, I know y'all got lives and shit like that, and y'all got women and stuff like that, and wives
I'm
and
going home to my
girlfriends,
bed
and he
tonight.
just wants to go home to his bed. He is a superstar in his own self, own right. I mean, Mr. Kyle Foster Cage at KyleFosterMusic.com on YouTube, not .com, but YouTube.
Yeah, I
Go
do
look
have a
him up.
KyleFosterMusic.com.
Oh,
I
he
got
does.
the domain name, but I haven't actually launched the site yet. So that's
Well,
a
he's
goal
got that.
of mine.
So go follow him on YouTube and all that. Probably the same thing at
yeah.
TikTok.
all,
and-
all the links are going to be on the website, so that's why I want to get the website going.
Yeah, so go follow him at KyleFoster.com.
Kyle Foster Music.
Oh, KyleFosterMusic.com.
Yep.
Kyle Foster Music on the YouTube. Go subscribe, like, and follow, and all that other stuff. And hit me up on Twitters, all that stuff.
Hit
Y'all
our
know that
notification bell.
things.
Follow us on
Notification bell.
X, the artist formerly known as Twitter.
Yep,
Go to Southwick Plaza Tobacco and Vape.
yep. Go to damn Blue Park.
Go
and
to
all that
Blue
shit.
Park.
Go to goddamn.
Go vape stores.
Go to the vape stores. Anyway, that's been the Deadline review.
This has been the Deadline
of
Review
NXT
by the Highest Fuck Podcast with you boys
Matt Jackson.
and Jedi Joe Cool and our boy.
Kyle Cage Foster.
Or Kyle Foster Cage, KFK,
Kyle
not
Foster
KFC.
Moore Cage Foster.
Yeah, or Cal this and that. Because, see, last time I did it, I couldn't remember exactly how you put your name, so I just said, you know.
Yeah.
So, either way. So, anyway, so we're going to be...
And we are out.
Out like Elvis Presley. Ball sack.